Hello everybody and welcome back to another, Hello everybody and welcome back to another year of Middle Ministries. We are so glad to have you back. It has been a long time since I've seen you and I miss you so very much. I hope you had a wonderful summer and did a lot of fun things. I hope that you joined us for some fun activities here at Good Shepherd throughout the summer. So maybe I saw you in the summer, maybe I didn't, but whether I saw you or not, whether you participated in our summer activities, we are so glad to have you back for our 2022-23 Middle Ministries year. So a real quick overview of our 2022-23 school year and what that looks like for us. Here's our calendar for Middle Ministries. That is grades 6th through 8th. These are all our important dates, as well as we do have a time change this year. It is from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Here are all of our topics for this year and everything we will be discussing here in Middle Ministries. So, like I said, there is a few changes with Middle Ministries this year. The big one being the obvious time change. It is from 6 to 8 p.m., the same time as high school Renovate. We will be starting off with pizza from 6 to 6:30 and then moving on into a keynote, games, activities, and small group discussion. What else is new? Well, we are 6th to 8th grade now, not 5th through 8th grade. 5th grade is now with YDA, so Middle Ministries, like I said, is 6th through 8th grade. The other main change we have here at Middle Ministries is how we do small groups. Small groups are the exact same in the sense that they'll be 8 to 12 students per small group, but what we did this year is they are grade-specific, gender-specific small groups. We see better discussion happening when you as the student has others around your same age, in your same grade, and the same gender. We have a lot of better back and forth discussions, and we seem to be more open as a community when we're able to have groups that are grade-specific, gender-specific. So your small group leader will be, if you're a girl, it'll be a female group leader. If you're a boy, then you'll have a male group leader. We will all meet together for the first 30 minutes as one big group for our keynote, activities, and games, and then break off into our small groups, same as we've done in the past. Just this year, they are gender specific and grade specific. Okay, so a few other things. We are still meeting in the hall. We are not changing locations. We are still in the hall for the entirety of the night. The entire night we are in the hall. We start in the hall, we end in the hall. My goal here at Middle Ministries is to be completely transparent with you as parents. And so every Monday around 8 a.m., parents, you will be receiving an email with that following Wednesday's discussion, topics, all of the discussion questions, all of the challenges of the week, everything your student will be learning in case you want to go over it as a parent. As well as when your student comes home and they ask you questions, Mom, we talked about the creed, and what do you know about the creed? And you're like, oh, I have no idea. Well, there in that email are all of our catechism references as well as Bible verses. If you as a parent want to further educate yourself on what your student has been learning, that way you can answer their questions a little bit easier. All the answers are there, all the references are there if you as a parent want to look them up. So there are a couple of things we have to go over about safety. So the first being, what happens if we have to evacuate the building? Where does Middle Ministries in particular go to? So if Middle Ministries has to evacuate the building, our safe spot is the parking lot's far right corner. So that is where the Catholic Charity buses park. That is on the other side of Little Lamb's garden. So that area, if Middle Ministries has to evacuate, that is where Middle Ministries students and volunteers go to evacuate the building in case of emergency. The second thing we have to review about safety is what happens if there is a tornado, and where does Middle Ministries go in case we have to hunker down in the building, or what happens if we just have to hunker down, maybe not a tornado but something else. Where do we hunker down? Well, here's a picture of exactly where Middle Ministries will be meeting. You see that little L shape in the hall? Well, Middle Ministries would take shelter in that little L shape there. So by the hallway, bathroom, hallway. Yeah, the hallway, bathroom, hallway. We will be reviewing all safety on the first day of class, as well with just how the year looks. So we hope that you are there on September 14th for our first day back to review everything. Like I said, the start date for this year is September 14th from 6 to 8 p.m. We will start off with pizza, and then just the rest of the time, build community. Get to know your small group, who's in your small group. I have a few fun games for us planned, and just get to have a really good time for our first night back together. We cannot wait to see you September 14th. Remember, September 14th, stick that in your head, from 6 to 8 p.m. at the church hall, and we'll see you there.